My name is Franco Guzman. Born and raised in West Dallas. I was born into a great family. Growing up in West Dallas, you're bound to be introduced to the street life. There's really no way around it. As a child, I remember my first experience with drugs was with inhalants. By the age of 15, I got introduced to crack cocaine, and little did I know that it would change the rest of my life. Back in 1998, I received my first prison sentence. I was sentenced for 2 years. I got out in 2000. 6 months later, after finishing that sentence, I received another prison sentence. I was sentenced to 7 more years in prison. Since the age of 15, just in and out of juvenile detention, in and out of county jail, and then on to prison. I joined a gang in there, and I started just doing illegal stuff in prison, selling drugs, rebellion towards all authority. 3 years into my last sentence, I found myself in a jail cell. I asked myself this question. I said, is this all that my life is gonna be? Just being incarcerated. I remember hearing him as clear as daylight. God spoke to me, just like you're hearing me right now. He asked me a simple question. He asked me, do you really want to change? I simply just said yes. I said, yes, I do want to change. I had ruined my first marriage. I had ruined the relationship with my children because of drugs, because of my bad choices. And I knew I had to find a church. DFC was actually the last church that we were going to visit. We drove into the driveway, and we were met by Sister Socorro. I wish I could say that everything went well after that, but slowly we started staying away from church, started drifting away. Throughout that time, I found myself, again, a heavy drinker, a bad father, a bad husband, using drugs again, heavily. I believe this last time was the worst. I remember the last time that I used was almost 3 years ago. I remember I found myself in the back of an alley with a bunch of people that I didn't know. Any more money, and I was running out of drugs. I remember walking home in shame, and I was expecting an empty house. I was expecting my wife to be gone. I was expecting my kids, everything to be gone. But instead, I walked home to a loving wife. And I would tell her, you know what, just go away, I'm hopeless. I'm never gonna change. Literally, she grabbed me and we were going to church. As soon as we got to the church, we got off. The service had just ended, and Pastor Foster was right there waiting on us. I am able to testify and to encourage others who may find themselves in the same situation that I was in, to encourage them, to let them know that there is hope. There is hope in Jesus.